Hello everyone, welcome back to Foundations of Shorthand, and we are now in our week 10. So as usual, before we move on, please have with you your modules and of course your stand-up pad and your ball pen, so that aside from the module will help you follow through or makasabay dun sa aking magiging discussion. Of course, kailangan din ninyong gamitin yung stand-up pad kasi magsusulat din po kayo kung ano man yung isusulat ko dito sa ating discussion na to. Of course, you have to write it down also. So, you see, when you are opening these videos, I hope that you have your stand-up pads and your ball pens with you as well. Kasi nga, para nang sa ganon, hindi kayo mag-consume ng too much time like watching this video and then later on you're going to transcribe or you're going to write. So, parang nagiging times 2 na yung time na kino-consume ninyo with for foundations of shorthand or for steno. So I suggest na during the time that you're going to open these videos that I'm uploading, make sure that you have your steno pads with you and of course your ball pen para nang sa ganon makipagsulat na kayo write with me, para hindi double yung time na kino-consume ninyo for this subject. Okay? Para nang sa ganun, may mas marami kayong time na gugugulin dun sa inyong mga ibang subjects. Okay, so now, I hope you have those things with you. Ayan. So, in this week, for this week, week 10, we're going to learn new set of strokes. Ayan. So, first, we have the Shon, Shensi, and Shent. And, ayan. So, let's just look at it as we move on. So, let's try. So dun sa ating previous lessons, or dun sa week 9, we were able to discuss yung ating TH, and then yung ating SH, CH, and J, and then, of course, yung ating Li. So, now, in this video, we're going to learn another set or new set of strokes. So first we have yung Shon, Shensi, and Shent. So kung titignan niyo dyan sa inyong module, ano ba yung Shon, Shensi, and Shent? So for example, nation, di ba? Shon, yun Shon doon. And then yung Shent, proficient, efficient, patient, o Shent. Now, Shensi, proficiency, efficiency, C, Shensi. So, yun yung itra-transcribe natin. So, we have Shon. And then, we have Shensi. And then, lastly, we have Shent. Naiintindihan ba yung sulat ko? Pati kasi yung sulat ko naging steno ni. Okay. So, how do you stroke Shon? Shon is represented by your SH symbol. Yan yung Shon. Now, Shensi is represented by your SH symbol, S, and then your E. That is how you stroke Shensi. Now, next, we have Shent. Shent is represented by your SH and T. Okay? So, those are the strokes for these sounds. Let's say sounds. So, first, let's have the words that has the Shon sound in it. Oops. Ayan. So, yung Shon natin is represented by your SH. Okay? So, nation. So, we have nay. Bakit pataas yung sulat? We have nay. And then, ano ba yan? Shon. Nation. National. 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 So, we have na, Shon, and then L. National. Ulit. Nation, and then L. Nation, null. Next, section. So, we have S-E-K for sec, and then we have Shon. Ang pangit. Ulitin natin dito sa kabila. We have S-E-K, and then S-H. Yan. Next, fashion. So, we have fa. Then, we have Shon. Fashion. Bakit ang pangit? Wait. Wait. Let's try this. We have fashion. Mas pangit na naman. Anyway, sige, okay. It's readable naman. Fashion. Pangit. Ulitin natin. So, we have fashion. Next, vacation. Vacation. So, we have V-A. Laki ng A. V-A. Ano ba yan? V-A-K-A and then Sean. Vacation. Next, we have collection. And then then Sean. Collection. Selection, we have select, then Sean. Decision, we have D, and then we have C, then we have Sean. Location, we have L, Lu, and then K, and then Sean. Location. Ulitin natin. Location. Occasion. So we have okay and then Sean. Next, occasionally. So we have okay, Sean, Li. Kasi yung Sean, yung SH na yon, meron na siyang N. Sean nga, diba? Sean, meron na siyang N doon. Included na doon sa stroke na yon. So, all you need to add is yung ating li. And then, as I've said dun sa previous lesson natin, when it has a double L, then you have to write first the single L and then you add the LY. So, that is why ganyan yung itsura ng ating occasionally. Next, we have education. So, we have education. So, we have education. Okay, next, provision. So, we have provision. Nyari. Provision. Next, operation. So, we have, nasa na yung ating operation? Wait. Mahirap kasi magkamali eh. So, we have operation. Okay, so, it's not operation, it's operation pala. Okay, so, yeah, it's operation, but how you pronounce it is operation. So, we have operation. We have and then pray, and then shun. Operation. Next, we have operations. So, we have operations. Cooperation. Cooperation. So, it's double O. So, we have Cooperation. Cooperation. Next, we have portion. Portion. So, we have P-O-R and then Sean. Next, we have promotion. So, we have I'm sorry. It should face the M gayam yung ating O. We have P-R-O-M and then Sean. Promotion. Wait. Meron pala siyang O. I'm sorry. We have P-R-O-M. Ano ba yan? Okay. Again, we have P-R-O-M then O, Sean. Promotion. Next, corporation. So, we have core, C-O-R, and then poration. But then, corporation. yung magiging stroke niya. So, instead of corporation, magiging corporation siya. Next, possession and position has the same stroke. Nasaan siya? I'm sorry that I need to check it. It's really hindi kasi mabuti na palaging may mistake. Okay, so position, we have P-O-C-E and then Sean. Okay, so there you go. Those are our words that has the Sean sound in it. So, and inuulit ko, when you say Sean, it already has the N in there. So, if the next sound that you're going to hear after the Sean is an al, so for example, national, you only have to add the L kasi nga yung N included na dun sa Sean. Okay? So, and another reminder that Sean is represented by your SH stroke. Okay? So, ayan. Next, let's move on to our Shensi words. Konti lang naman tong ating Shensi, dalawa lang. If you have or if you know other words that ends with Shensi and you want to try and stroke it, pwede pa rin naman. And then you can send to me a picture of how you did it and we will check if it's correct or if it's not. Okay? So, ayan, Shensi. So, proficiency, we have prof and then Shensi. So, we have prof, P-R-O-F, and then Shensi. Profi, and then Shen-si. Bakit parehas na proficiency? Okay, so let's just erase this one. It's efficiency. Efficiency. Okay, so how do you stroke efficiency? We have efficient, and then Shen, then C. Okay, efficiency. So that is the only word, or those are the only words that we have for Shensi. Now let's move on to our Shent. Shent words. Okay, so Shent words. Ayan. How do you stroke Shent? Kanina sabi ko SH and T. So let's try patient. So we have P-A and then S-H and then T, patient. Next, proficient. So we have P-R-O and then F and then E and then shent. Efficiently. So we have, gawin muna natin yung patiently. So we have patiently, P-A and then shent. And then, of course, your li sound, which is represented by your small circle. Next, we have efficient. We have efficient. Efficiently, of course, let's just add li to efficient. So we have efficiently. And then next and last, sufficient. We have sufficient. S-O-F-S-U-U-F. Okay? And then Sophie, E, and then Shent. Okay, so that's it for your Sean, Shensi, and Shent words. Now, let's move on to our number expressions. So, when you say number expressions, it's the hundred, thousands, ten thousands, millions, dollars, $100, $1,000, $100,000, and $1 million. And of course, your cent. Okay, so this is yung ating, si Greg is an English person. So, syempre, wala siyang peso dyan. Walang peso na sign or walang peso na number expression. Okay, so how do you do 100? So 100 is represented by your N symbol. 1,000 is represented by your TH symbol over TH symbol. And then million is represented by, of course, your letter M. Dollars is represented by your letter D. 100,000s is represented by your letter N stroke, and of course 1,000 TH stroke. Now next we have $100. You have N for 100 and then D for dollars. $1,000 you have TH over TH for thousands and then D for dollars. Next $100,000. So you have N for 100, TH for thousands, and then D for dollars. Next, million dollars, we have M for million and D for dollars. Okay. Paano yan? Ma'am, paano yan? Hindi namin naiintindihan. Okay. For you to be able to understand it, of course, let's do an example. So, ayan. For example, yung ating $200, paano mo i-stroke yan in steno? So, $200, you have 2, you have the number 2, of course, write the number 2, and then add N below it. So, that will be how you, that is how you're going to stroke yung 200. Now, 5,000, you have 5, and then yung TH, 5,000. Next, 300,000, you have 3, and then 100, and then 1,000. Now let's have $8. 8, and the symbol for dollars. $600, so you have 6, and then your 100, and then your dollars. Next, $7,000. So you have your 7, and then your 1,000, and then your dollars. Next, $800,000. So you have $800,000. 800, okay, thousand, and then dollars. Next, 10 million. $10 million. $7.50. So this is how you stroke it. You're going to make it like this. 7 and then 50 sa taas. So this means that it is $7.50. Okay? Next, a dollar. So you have the period for a and then D for dollar. A million, you have the period for M or for a and then you add the M. Okay, so that is how you do it. So I hope I was able to show you how. So I hope you were able to understand it also. Okay, so now let's move on. Ayan, meron pa pala. We still have. So we're going to do yung ating being able to phrases. Being able and to phrases. Okay. So has been. Has been. So we have has and then been. Ayan. Next, has been able. We have has been able. And then your H. Next, you have been. So we have you have and then your been. Next, you have not been able. So we have you have not been able. Next, we have not been. So we have not been. Next, we have not been able. So we have not been able. So ano yung nakikita ninyo? Ano yung na-observe ninyo dito? Yung ating able is shortened to, instead of writing all the able word, it is abbreviated to just letter A. So kung nakita ninyo yung mga stroke na yan, that means it is a part of yung ating being able and to phrases. Okay? So I have not been able. So I, and then have, and then not, and then been, and then able. Diba? Ang dali. So, I have not been able. Ganyan lang yung stroke niya. Next, will be able. So, will, and then be able. See? Next, you will be able. So, we have you, and then will, and then be, and then able. Okay? So, yan. Next, let's go fetch our last set of words. The two phrases. So, ayan na, nanging to have na naman. But this is, yung ating word na isa is to be. So, ano na lang natin? Edit na lang natin dito. Or slash na lang natin dito. Gawin nating be. Okay, so to have, we have T and then V. To and have. Now, to be, we have T and be. So, these are special phrases. In two very common phrases, the T symbol represents the word to. Okay, so to have and to be, ganyan. Hindi mo na kailangang isulat yung U or yung O for to. All you have to write is yung ating letter T. And that T will represent the word to. Okay? Pero yun nga, this is special symbol. It is only applicable when it is, when the phrase is to have or when the phrase is to be. Okay? Hindi to apply dun sa ibang phrases. So I think that's it. Oh yeah, that's it for week 10. I hope was able to explain it well. I hope I was able to show you how to stroke it properly. And if you were not able to get to do it correctly, please go back and try doing it again until you get it right. Okay, you get it right. So again, if you have any question, especially about your activities, please feel free to message me via Messenger, and I'll answer as soon as I can. And by the time that you're going to come here in the school and submit your activities, please also bring your steno pads. Ayan, kasi nga, as I've said, I'm gonna check those. It's a part of your grade. Yeah, it's going to be a part of the computation for your grades. So, ayan. I hope to see you in our next video. Good day and God bless.